Man down, yo, man down. Man down, just hold on to your shit. Man down.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Perdimos contacto con el enemigo. Salgan del servicio. A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Está bien, ganado.
Man down over here. Man down. Man down, yo, man down.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
¿Qué fue eso, cabrón?
Espabilen, raza. Aquí hay alguien.
Marking a tango. He's close to that local. And baby makes 3. That makes 5.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get into position. Roger. Target acquired. That tango's down. Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. The lieutenant's on the run.
Go.
Roger.
Stay there. Hold your position.
Copy.
I've got eyes on the captain.
Moving to position. Marked. Standing by for go order. Need to find a good position. Copy. Target marked. Opening fire.
Shit balls. Drone is airborne. Rally on me.
Copy. Moving.
Stay there.
Roger. I'm moving to position. Roger. Let me get in position. Let me get a good sight line. Target mark. Say the word, boss. Tango down. Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Rally up, people.
Moving. Roger that. Moving.
Fire.
Copy that. Got him. He's down. Got it. Moving.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy. We're in a target poor
How
environment.
you guys holding up?
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
Move there.
Roger that.
We got the location of a cartel-owned casino. Let's bring a war to that casino and see how long Carzita could stay away. These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
We're losing unit cohesion. Closing ranks.
I'll drive.
Clear out. I'll meet you there. I'm in. Let's roll.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. Got another tango. Tango number 3.
Roger. Let me get in position. Moving to position. I need to get to a better position.
How the hell are thugs in t-shirts and noise pollution supposed to make people like the cartel?
Good to go. Opening fire. Somebody's got a beat on him. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
Frag out.
Going on menu.
Frag out. Come mierda, culero.
Quiet. Ghost Tangle's heard that explosion. All right, we're all clear. Weapons down, gentlemen. We're not trying to scare anybody here.
Bowman, we're in Tabacal province. What can you tell us?
Tabacal was once a major coffee producer, but over the last few years, Santa Blanca has forced the coffee growers to become cocoleros instead, growing leaf exclusively for the cartel.
Who's our target?
A cartel boss named Madra Coca. The cocoleros are terrified of her. Take a look at the video I just sent and you'll understand why. She runs Tabacal like her own mini cartel. Production of coca leaf, distribution by truck and train, and enough security to keep the cocoleros in line and the convoy secure. All of it run with ruthless efficiency. I'm in contact with a small group of rebels. They're willing to help us fight the cartel if we can prove our good intentions.
You got any suggestions?
2 things you can do to earn their trust. First, an old cocolero named Chavez has been trying to get the farmers to stand up to the cartel. Word is he's giving a speech to the cocoleros at the agricultural cooperative. Make contact with him there and keep him safe.
What else?
Supposedly, the cartel collects their coca. That should send a message to the cocoleros and disrupt Madra Coca's production.
Shit, we've got cartel soldiers nearby.
Ruperta Faro, Madre Coca. They used to grow coffee here in Tabacal, but the cartels made them switch to coca. A lot more profitable. If you ever tried to snort Italian roast, you'll know why. Spoiler alert, this is frowned upon at coffee shops. Don't ask. Madre Coca grew up as a raspacina, a coca picker. When it comes to illegal coca farms, there's no such thing as child labor laws. It was brutal, backbreaking work. She had a son whom she'd always dreamed would move on to better things. He didn't. Young Pablo died from a coke overdose. How does a mother who grows coca deal with growing the product that killed her own kid? Most people see the error of their ways and move on to something else. For Madre Coca, it was the exact opposite. She took out her anger on the people of Tabacal, forcing them to endure the same hardships she had experienced. And like any tyrant, she expanded her empire. This led to resentment from the people, which she dealt with. With the backing of El Yayo, she became a very powerful woman in the cartel. A new twist on an age-old lesson. You don't fuck with Mama. Madre Coca's enforcers arrive every night to collect the coca leaf. A respected cocalero named Chavez is trying to spur the locals to revolt against Madre Coca. We need to keep him alive at all costs.
I'm in. Let's go. Hola.
Familiarize yourselves with Bowman's briefing on Santa Blanca's coke production pipeline.
People at the top are El Yayo and La Gringa. Yayo's Bolivian, an ex-cocalero turned cocaine producer.
Gringa seems to be a disgraced chemist. She used to work for an NGO here in Bolivia before joining up with the cartel.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the Dignity Plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. Lagringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. Custom product, plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB. A respected cocalero named Chavez is trying to spur the locals to revolt against Madre Coca. We need to keep him alive at all costs.
Roger that.
Moving to a good sight line.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Roger. Target
I
is
have
down.
a shot. Engaging.
Shit. Every body hanging up there is a rebel.
The cartel sure knows a thing or two about PR. Got nothing to shoot at.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
Move out. I'm on your 6.